if you're here, then chances are that you're an entrepreneur and you've heard this one word over and over and over again, funnel. And along with that word comes a story about someone's business that exploded, going from 0 to 6 or 7 and 8 figures in a matter of years, months, and sometimes even days. Like Preston and Lauren Anderson, who generated over 7 figures in less than a year, teaching people how to bake cookies. Cookies! Or Alex Hermosi, who's so good at filling his gyms using funnels that he built a 9-figure empire helping other gym owners to do the same thing. Or Allison Prince, who went from struggling to get her e-com business off the ground to now being able to donate over $1 million to charity. And the crazy part is that these stories, they don't even seem uncommon anymore. They're literally everywhere.
Is it complicated for anyone to figure out how to do this?
Not with ClickFunnels. That's what's great. It's drag and drop.
E-com businesses blowing up overnight, influencers selling their knowledge and expertise, brick and mortar companies being flooded with more new customers than they even know what to do with. It's happening in every niche and every business you can think of. Business owners are turning to funnels to grow their businesses at rates that no traditional website ever could. But at one time, all these entrepreneurs were lost, or stuck, or afraid to launch their very first funnel, which might be how you're feeling right now. You probably wondered like, oh, will this even work for me? Or how do I know how to start? Or how much is it even gonna cost? And it can seem like a lot, but I can promise you one thing, that it is your turn. Because today, I'm gonna give you everything you need to build your first funnel completely for free. I'm Russell Brunson, and in my lifetime, I've conservatively built around 1,500 sales funnels, selling everything from potato gun plans to supplements to clothing and courses and events. You name it, I've sold it through a funnel. And it used to be really hard. But 8 years ago, I teamed up with this guy to make it easier. And that's when we made ClickFunnels, the world's leading funnel building platform. And since then, funnels became a bit more mainstream. We've grown to over 100,000 customers who have processed over $5.06 billion in sales combined. The numbers have been insane to say the least. But then I also heard about entrepreneurs on the other side of that, who are frustrated trying to figure this whole thing out, and they haven't found success within the funnel yet. I became obsessed with trying to figure out how come some people have tons of success, right? They generate more leads, they make more sales, they win 2 Comma Club awards, they're on stage getting the awards, all that kind of stuff, while others come into our community and they start an account, either gave up or never even built their first funnel. I studied thousands of businesses just like a football coach would do if they were watching and rewatching game film, figuring out what plays worked, which ones didn't work, and what were holding people back. And some people I found were afraid of the tech side of things, while other people, they needed some accountability, and some were just worried about the costs. But then I noticed a pattern among almost all the successful entrepreneurs, and it all came down to a single word: start. They started. I realized that the most common theme of all the success stories was that they all individually built and launched their own first funnel. Even if it was kind of ugly, it didn't have the best copy, it was filmed on an iPhone, it was the process that got them off the bench and actually into the game. My guess is that if you're sitting here right now, ready to get into the game, to launch a new business, to sell your cool new idea, or to provide a service that helps people, but then there's some hesitation because you still aren't really fully convinced of the powers of funnels. Well, that's why I put this together, to give you everything you need to build and launch a funnel over the next 30 days completely for free. Literally, my team will walk you through step by step so you can finally achieve the business that you've been dreaming of. And with this first funnel, you'll be able to generate at least 1,000 new leads for your business. Does this sound crazy? Probably is, but this is the deal. I wanna make sure you're successful, so here's everything you're gonna get when you sign up today for this limited time offer. The first thing you're gonna get is 30 days access to ClickFunnels. Now, most people, when they sign up on the main site, only get 14 days. We're gonna double that for you, which gives you more than enough time to get your first leads coming in and start making money from them. That way you make money before I ever do, which is the way it should be. That's 1 month, or 4 weeks, or 730 hours of uninterrupted time to build things inside your ClickFunnels account. Now, that should be a sweet enough deal as is, but we know that throwing you into the game without fully understanding the rules can be, well,
where you just,
So that's why I'm gonna give you over $8,735 worth of free bonuses to help prevent that from happening. Bonus number 1, I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna be wondering, well, what funnel do I build first? And what template should I use? And which one works the best? And all the questions, right? So instead of like putting you out there and hoping that you figure it out on your own, I wanna give you access to live coaching. Yes, normally we sell coaching for $25,000 or more, but for the next 14 days, I'm gonna give you access to my coaches. That means you come in, you get your new ClickFunnels account, you have a chance to go through the training, and they will be in a group with you, showing you exactly what funnel to build, how to build it, the step-by-step process. And if you have any questions, you're not stuck. You can literally message them, you can message the community, you can message everybody, and we'll make sure that your questions are answered. And that way, during the 14 days, your first funnel, your lead funnel, will be done and launched and live, and leads coming in the door. All right, the second bonus is so cool. I actually want to ship this physically to your house. It is called 30 Days. And this is a book I put together with a bunch of ClickFunnels people who had actually started just like you. They got into the game and eventually won a 2 Comma Club award. I got 30 of them. I said, what would you do if you were to lose everything today? You lost your business, you lost your credibility, you lost your money, like everything disappeared, and all you had for the next 30 days was a ClickFunnels account, just like you have now. I said, what would you do for the next 30 days to get back on top? And all of these 2 Comma Club winners sat down and they wrote out detailed blueprints for you. They each said, on day number 1, I would do this. Day number 2, I would do this. Day number 3, all the way through 30 days. And so for you, this is a gift I want to give you because I want you to get it in your house, open it and read through these plans and find one that connects the most with you. And say, that's the plan I want to follow. And then you can follow that plan over the next 30 days to get your next funnel live. Now, if you don't love reading or maybe it's hard for you to read, I'm also going to give you access to the video interviews with each of these 2 Comma Club winners where they told me step by step, here's exactly what I would do, so you can listen or watch the video as well.
And this is another big win for us because as soon as an email comes in, we're selling them.
And on top of that, I asked them one other thing. I said, would you be willing to show me your 2 Comma Club funnel? Now, most 2 Comma Club winners do not share these with other people. Okay, it's kind of like the movie Fight Club. The rule number 1 of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. But all 30 of these people were willing to actually show you their 2 Comma Club funnel. So we got it on video, they showed you here's page 1, and page 2, and page 3, and you can see exactly what happened inside their funnel. And on top of that, we made a copy of their funnel that we share with you so you can take their funnel and then plug in your information, your products, and your services. So this bonus is something that literally we can sell $1,000 or more. I'm gonna give it to you for free when you get started today. And then the next gift is also one I want to ship to you. This is what I call my Funnel Hacker Cookbook. The reason why this cookbook is so cool is think about a regular cookbook, right? Let's say you wanted to go and you wanted to bake a cake. What would you do? You get a cookbook, you see the recipe, you see step-by-step instructions, you know what exactly the ingredients were, and you can very easily go and make a cake, right? It's not that difficult. Okay, the same thing is true with the Funnel Hacker Cookbook. There are a lot of different types of funnels you can create. And on top of that, there's all the recipes. Like when you open it up, you can go and you can find, okay, I want to build a webinar funnel. And there's literally step 1, page number 1, page number 2, and here's all the ingredients that go on every single step of the page. And so this is something you are going to love, is this Funnel Hacker Cookbook. And again, I'm gonna send you a physical copy to your house as well, that way you can put it next to your desk and you're like, oh, I want to build a membership funnel, open it up, flip that section, and you have the exact recipe you need to make sure you're successful. And on top of that, I also filmed an entire video course showing you exactly how to use these and implement them inside your business.
This is like a real cooking show now. You guys loving this?
So as you look through the instructions, you can watch the video of me walking through, okay, here's the first thing, the second thing, the third thing, and that way, there's no way you can fail. The third bonus, we're gonna give you actually pre-built funnels that are proven to convert. Let's say you wanna build a funnel to generate leads, or you wanna do a webinar funnel, or maybe you want a sales funnel, maybe you're trying to get high-ticket application leads, like whatever type of funnel you're trying to build, we've already pre-built those inside of ClickFunnels. And instead of you trying to start from scratch and figure it out, you can click a button and it'll literally copy and paste my entire funnel into your ClickFunnels account. And then all you have to do is then just replace the things from my template and plug them into yours. So you can get rid of my logo and plug your logo in. Take my video out and plug your video in. Take my headline out and type your headline in. Change your colors, and in a very short period of time, your funnel can be done and ready to go live. Next up is the headline generator software. Now, the most important part of your entire funnel is the words on the page. This is what gets people to click, to opt in, to give you money. And so a lot of times they'll be sitting in front of a blank page like, what do I write? I'm not creative. I don't know how to write a headline. Like, what do I do? So instead, we're gonna give you the software. All you do is you fill in some blanks, talk about your product or your service. You click a button and out will pop out dozens and dozens of the highest converting headlines with your product or your service weaved into it. That way you can fill in the form, click the button, and then copy and paste those headlines into your landing pages and your sales pages to help increase your sales. And next is my list building secrets training course. And this is a course I built for people who wanted to learn how to grow a list large, right? Having a 100-person list is good, but having a 100,000-person list is even better. Now, why would you want a list? Well, list is the way you make money on the internet. Right? I can send an email to my list and it goes out to 100,000 people, and only if 1 or 2% of people buy my product or my service, that can generate a lot of revenue. So for me, my goal when I first got started was how do I build the biggest list possible? Now my list is over 5 million people large right now, which is one of the biggest lists on the internet, and it's very, very powerful. And I want to show you how I did that and how you can do it as well. It doesn't matter what kind of product or service you're selling, what kind of business you're in, what industry you're in, you can build a large list of potential customers, and then you can send them emails to sell your products and services. This course will show you exactly how I did it and how you can do it it as well.
But what happens is these people, you get them on your list, right? These are 20% of people who become on your list, and then you can send an email here, an email here, an email here. You can keep sending them emails to get them to buy.
And lastly, I wanna make this the easiest, biggest no-brainer decision of your entire life. So I'm gonna throw in 3 more bonuses that should hopefully push you over the edge. The first one is Tony Robbins. Okay, Tony Robbins was my personal coach. He helped me through so many times in my life when I was struggling, both personally in my personal life, in my marriage with my family, but on top of that, also in my business. So many times we get stuck in business, not because we don't know the technical things, right? With this package you're getting now, you have the software, you got the training, you got the tools, you got the coach, you got everything you need. If you're not successful, it's because there's something happening between your ears. Some kind of mindset thing that's holding you back from success. And there's no person who's ever walked this planet better than Tony Robbins at getting you unstuck mentally. It's the psychology of how to make sure you're successful. Tony was nice enough to give us access to some of his top selling courses to plug here inside this offer. That way, after you're going through all the training and the software, you can also plug in Tony, listen to him, and help get your mindset correct to help guarantee your success.
I'm gonna take the morning and not talk to you about how to do this. We're gonna figure out why to. Because 80% of success in anything is psychology and 20% is mechanics.
Next, I'm gonna give you access to a very special course that's no longer on the market. This is one that was published by Dan Kennedy, who's my very first marketing mentor. Now, recently I bought Dan Kennedy's company, and in the archives, I found this course that was so good that nobody's seen in years. And it's called the Herd Building Formula. And herd building is all about building a list of customers who don't just buy from you once, but they buy from you over and over and over again. And so I found this course, I went through recently, I was like, this is insanely good. Like, I need all of my funnel hackers learning this stuff. And so this is the course that I used to sell for $1,000, but I'm gonna include it inside this package for you for free, so you can get in the mindset of how do I build a list of customers who I can sell my products and my services to. So that will be another bonus you'll get for free inside your members area. And then I got one last bonus, and this is probably the most important. It is the Funnel Hacker t-shirt. Now, when people used to create a ClickFunnels account for the very first time, we would send them out a t-shirt. They would put on, it said Funnel Hacker on it, and they're literally the most comfortable shirts you will ever wear, hands down, forever. And so that's the last bonus I'm gonna give you guys, is a brand new Funnel Hacker t-shirt. So the question then is, what is the catch? And honestly, there's no catch at all. I believe that if you have success with ClickFunnels, you get your first funnel done, you start generating leads and start making sales, you're gonna continue to use ClickFunnels for forever. And that's my evil motivation. I want you to be an active member, just like the 100,000 other entrepreneurs like you who've already found some success. And so because of that, we decided to put together this irresistible offer, because I know how hard it can be, how scary it is, especially that first time when you're on the sidelines, you're watching everybody else do it. You see all of the videos, people winning 2 Comma Club awards, you see all this stuff, you see entrepreneurs with success, and you've been watching it from the sidelines. My goal is to get you off the sidelines and into the game. You can't have success until you're into the game, and that's what your first funnel is all about. Getting you into the game, getting your first funnel done, and the first funnel may not work, and that's okay. I tell people all the time, you're just one funnel away. It may not be the first one or the second one or the third one, but until you get into the game and build your first funnel, you have no idea what's possible. And so the goal of this is to get you into the game, have some success, start building your leads, and then from there, we can start growing together. But you have to understand that this is a very limited time offer, okay? This offer you're getting for free has live coaching. I'm paying employees and staff to do this. And we have a limit on how many people can actually do the live coaching before we have to shut it down. So this isn't some fake urgency or scarcity, this is something that's real. And so take advantage of the offer right now, because it is going away. And with that said, thank you so much. I cannot wait to help you build your very first funnel. And don't forget, I tell this to everybody, I'm telling it to you as well, you're just one funnel away.